But it's like I'm saying, folks. Ian knows that there are those that are going to predict his every move. Okay? I mean, like I said, it took him literally finally admitting through several emails to my friend that yes, he has put some references to other M. And true, he can come out and say, oh, that's all you're going to see, but yet a lot of fans still feel he's doing that. They still feel he's doing the exact same thing. I mean, Double X Miko Double X, who has a difference of opinion with just about everybody, including myself at times, has even admitted that people have a reason to feel the way they do. Because if they feel somebody's not doing their job and giving the fans what they ask for, then they're not doing their job because they constantly continue to do the same crap all the time. But the truth is, I have nothing against it. I'm just waiting till this whole thing ends so I can do a huge overview. I mean, huge overview review of the entire story and give my honest opinions on it. But it doesn't mean I can't come out and say, oh, the one things I don't like is Sally being roboticized. I don't like Bunny running off and, possibly being, with the possibility of going evil and being the traitor, which I don't think is going to happen. And let me address that. You think I have something against Ian, Ezekiel? Ezekiel, let me put it to you like this. Let me flat out tell you something. And I know anybody watching this here on YouTube, anybody be watching it over at the Sega forums, anybody that be watching it over at Saturday Morning Sonic, Saturday Am Sonic, anybody be watching it on Facebook and Twitter. Let me explain something to you and everybody. I know Ian Flynn. And Ian Flynn has at times, I will admit, to show favoritism to a character like Rabot. And what he's got planned is maybe a story, maybe even a universe arc, if you will, where Bunny does get her cybernetics back by being legionized, but, as you pointed out, they'll work around maybe her uncle or maybe Matilda deactivating the bombs and the so-called mind control chips, which I don't think there's been mind control chips. I don't think so. I've never heard of them. But the bombs and all that inside the cybernetics so that Bunny can once again be who she is. Don't you get what I'm trying to say? I believe Ian's going to do that, and that's going to be a positive. It will be. It will be a positive, and you know it. And you know it. So if I had anything against Ian, why would I agree on that, huh? I wouldn't. And you and everybody else feel that me and some others do have something against. We don't. Okay? I mean, how many times do I have to come out and say it? I respect him for being the first fan to do this. But I don't blame people for feeling the way they do. If I wanted to, I can honestly go on all the forums. I can type up what I want to truly say, how I truly feel, but you know what? I've been taught to keep it inside. Okay? Yeah, on my WWE12 video game, yeah, I made Ian Flynn and Ken Benders. I made them a heel tag team. Big whoop. Because honestly, that's the heat they're both getting right now from a lot of fans. They're getting what's called heel heat for what they're doing. And yes, I curated Jonathan83X. Yes, I curated Laser X3 and put them on the mask and put them as the anti-Ian Flynn Alliance. Because that's how they feel about the guy. I'm not doing it because that's how I feel. I'm doing it because that's how they feel, and I'm doing it for fun. Look, fact of the matter is, the truth and fact of the matter is, you can't blame people for how they feel. And I'm just pointing out why people feel this way. And I'm just asking a question, Ezekiel. That's all I'm doing. You know, you can believe what I'm saying now or not. But the truth is, what I'm speaking is from the truth. It's from the heart. It's the truth. So let me make something perfectly clear so you get this straight. I have nothing against him. Never have, never will. The only nitpick is the fact that he banned me from his site. Yes, that's true. But also the fact it's because he can't stand when people like myself or anybody else gets close to the truth. That's why I respect the fact that he's gone out and done this story arc the way he has, because he knows people will eventually figure him out. And he doesn't like that. Heck, he's even come out, you know what? When he did his little journal response on the DA site, he said that people have come close to figuring out what he's doing, sort of like in the ballpark figure-wise. But they haven't, hit a home run as to figuring out. They're just in the ballpark, like they're getting like they're hitting singles or doubles or even, ground rules or whatever you want to call it, or even flyouts, or even pop-outs. They're in the ballpark, and sometimes when they hit a single, when a player hits a single, that's basically in his mind of him saying, yeah, okay, you got that right. You're kind of right about what's going to happen next. So you're kind of right about what's going to occur in this issue before it came out. The thing is, I respect him for doing that. Because he's coming out and he's acknowledging it. He's acknowledging, look, yeah, I'm not perfect. Yeah, I may be doing things that's unnerving people and not really being satisfying the entire fan base. And yes, I admit a lot of you are in the ballpark of figuring out what's going to happen. And I like that. And I respect that. And that's why he's doing the story arc, because he knows that even though some people may guess what he's got planned, there'll still be some that are still going to be unnerved. There's going to still be some that are going to wonder, okay, is this truly where he's going, or is he going to throw us a curveball? Because he's been known to do that. Any comic book writer has been known to do that. So, again, let me put it to you like this. I have nothing against him. Never have, never will. Only nitpick is he banned me because I guess I was getting too close to the truth. Okay, that's the only nitpick. But he's got to get used to that. He's got to understand there are going to be those besides me that are going to probably figure out what he's got next, and he's even acknowledged it. 3. Just because I say I'm in the middle, just because I say I'm waiting till the entire arc ends, possibly at 250, maybe even beyond that, doesn't mean I can't come out and say how I feel about what he did to Allie, or what he's done to Sally as a robot. Doesn't mean I can't come out, or anybody else can't come out and kind of criticize that, or come out and criticize what he's done to Antoine, or what he's planning to do to Buddy. You can't blame us. Okay? But it doesn't mean I'm going to overall be against what he's done in the comics so far. I'm not going to be against what he's done in the comics so far, alright? I respect what he's done. I've enjoyed his stories. I enjoyed the Urjak story. I enjoyed Darkest Storm. I enjoyed Birthday Bash. I enjoyed the Subversion Squad Invasion story arc. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed when he finally had Shadow realize he's a hero in the comics. I enjoyed it. Alright? I enjoyed the whole two-parter with the Wolfpack. Heck, I enjoyed, 222, no doubt about that. And yet, I even enjoyed Genesis to some point, and I even enjoyed a portion of 225, and most of 225, okay? Heck, I even enjoyed it when Jeffrey turned traitor. Alright? But it doesn't mean I don't have to read every single issue, especially if it has a character that I've been a fan of for nearly 20 years, just like everybody else, because I'm not used to seeing her in this predicament. It'd be like, I don't know, whoever your favorite character is, female or male. Or let's say whoever your favorite female character is in a comic book. It'd probably be like if you weren't used to seeing them in a situation you're not used to. You too would probably be complaining. But the fact of the matter is, just because I don't like what's happened to a character, and possibly don't like the fact that one character could either be legionized and have to slave herself to the enemy, or as I agree with you, possibly be legionized and have the bomb chip and all that deactivated, fine. I'm okay. It doesn't mean I can't criticize that. I'm not criticizing the overall story arc yet, because as many of you have said, and I agree, this is not yet done. We have not yet seen the full potential. Okay? But like I've been saying, you can't blame those for feeling the way they do. And that's what I was trying to address in that video and in that article, in that topic that I typed up. So please, Ezekiel, understand where I'm coming from, alright? I have nothing against him except for the possibility that he doesn't like it when somebody like me or anybody else out there comes close to the truth. So, please, if you want to comment, go ahead down below. Have a good day.